is up, people? What is up, people of the internet? My name is Joe Teacher from the YouTube channel of JJ Penny, and this video is basically going to show you how to make more shots with the form and where to look at and stuff like that along those lines. So before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to leave a like if you thought this was useful, and also subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you. Alright, so the first thing that you want to look at is your feet. So what you want to notice is that my right foot is in front of my left foot by about 2 or 3 inches or so, and this ensures like that you're squared up to the basket and it's easier to get, you know, make shots, obviously. And also what I forgot to mention is that if you're lefty, it would just be opposite. You would want your left foot in front of your right, just like I have that right now. Alright, so the next thing that you want to get down is, in my opinion, probably the most important thing that lets you make more shots is like what you do with your arms in your form. So what you want to do is just see this ball, don't use it yet. What you want to do is just pretend that just pretend that you have a ball in your hand, and just like this, and then just pretend, make sure you keep your follow through straight and your run away. There you go. You want to keep your follow through straight it to the basket, and make sure your middle finger, preferably all your fingers, are pointed straight down. And if your arm is straight, this ensures perfect arc in your shot. Also notice how when I go up, my elbow is straight like vertical to the ground. If you have a shot like this, then your follow through is more likely to go this way like I have it. And when your follow through is this way, then your shot is going to be that way as well. So when you go up, you just want to shoot exactly just like that. Here, I'm just go back so you can see my full shot. I just want to bring the ball up, catch the ball from a teammate, pull up for a shot. It's just as simple as that. So now we should bring the ball into the equation. Alright, now that you have your ball, what you want to do is just the same exact thing but with a ball. What I like to do is, if I'm just like shooting free throws or like getting a set shot, I like to rest the ball onto my thigh right here, because, like, you know, it won't fall off because I'm banding pretty deeply. Just want to have the ball on your thigh. You can see that it's right around here. But that's not mandatory. It's just like a habit for me. Whenever you have it, I'm sorry. Once you bring it up, you notice my elbow is straight up, and then you just want to have a high release like that. Middle fingers down, arms completely straight, and usually that would, you know, make me some shots. Alright, so the next thing that I need to show you is like where to look at in the actual hoop. So if you're directly at the top of the key or on the free throw line or whatnot, you want to look at this back prong right there. You see like where the backboard is connected to the rim? You want to look right there. You want to look at this particular spot right around here, and then you always want to look at the back prong wherever you are. So say I'm on the baseline right here, I would want to be looking at that prong right there. So you always just want to look at the prong directly in front of you and then get the shot right there. So again, there's another example. I'm on the wing right now, right here. And if I were to shoot the ball, I would be looking at this prong right there. So just as simple as that. As soon as you get the ball and you know you're about to shoot, you want to find the prong like wherever, like you want to find the prong wherever like it is on the rim for you at the position that you're at. And yeah. And also, if you didn't know what a prong is, like in basketball, it's just where the net goes through the little parts right there in the rim. That's basically what a prong is. So yeah. Alright, so the next thing that you want to do is just practice basically what I just showed you. First thing, you want to have a low hoop if possible, but if you can't adjust your hoop, then the bigger hoop is fine. So you want to use one hand, one arm. Make sure that your elbow is straight directly with your shoulder and all the way down to your right knee, or your left knee if you're left-handed, just like that. And you just want to use your right hand, or your most dominant hand, your shooting hand, with first until you get used to it, and then you want to add your second hand. And the purpose is, by using your first hand, is to ensure that you're not shooting a two-handed shot like this. You want to make sure that you only have a one-handed shot, and then this is just to hold the ball in your hand when you shoot it. So let's show you some of that. As you can see, I'm just really close to the basket, getting my form down. So just like that. Simple as that. Sorry, I accustomed to a bigger hoop, but this is just for demonstrational purposes. Nope. Like that. And then once you get your form down, like I do at the moment, you just want to, after this one, you just want to make sure your hoop is, you want to raise up your hoop to about 7 or 8 feet or so. This is about 6.5, so you want to raise it to 7 or 8 feet, and then you move on from there. Alright, now my hoop is about at 7.5 feet, and then you just want to do the same exact thing with the same form with one hand, just like this. Make sure, remember that your form is straight and your middle finger is pointing directly to the ground. Do another one of these, like this. Alright, now after you do about 10 or 15 of those, move on to the 10-foot hoop. Alright, as you can see, I have a 10-foot hoop right now. It's at about 10 feet. I just want to do the same exact thing with one hand. And also, I realized that this is not the best camera angle, but it's the best that I can get with the availability that my family can give me. So, you always have that to depend on with your recordings and stuff. So, sorry about that, but this is the best I can get. Alright, now I'm going to shoot it one-handed. You want to start off pretty close to the basket. Just make sure your form is just A-okay and perfect. So, again, you want to do this about 10 or 15 times. Notice as soon as I'm about to pull up for the shot, my eyes lock onto the prong that is directly across from me from where I'm standing. Alright, after you get pretty good with your form and like it seems good to you, then you want to add your second hand, and make sure that when you add your second hand, you don't want to have like a shot like a two-handed. You want to make sure your right hand or your shooting hand is in the middle of the ball, and this isn't helping out at all. You just want to have your non-shooting hand on the side of the ball, not doing anything. Just have your right hand just like that, pull up for the shot. So I'll show you a couple of those. Alright guys, so after you do that, you're going to have good form, and the further out you get, you don't want to change your upper form. You don't want to turn your form into a two-handed shot. You just want to make sure that you you bend your knees more, just like this. You want to get down lower to the ground if you're getting further away. But as you get older, and then the longer shots will become easier. Will become easier for you. So yes. Alright guys, if you thought that this video helped you out in your shooting form, and if you think that this will help you out in the future with your making more shots, then please click that like button. And you want to see more of this kind of stuff, tutorials and awesome vlogs about the NBA playoffs and other NBA transactions and connections and stuff, also click that subscribe button, because we have all that stuff. And also comment any ideas that you might have for videos and you think that would be like helpful or fun to do. Then also leave those ideas down in the comment section below. Sorry, my English just failed right there. And as always, peace out, Girl Scouts. Side note, this form also applies for shooting backwards.